Sleepless is about love, the infinity of love, and how much conflict can arise in a society from an unexpected love.
It's about also, acceptance or non-acceptance of things and people in society that are not the same.
Wir haben zwei junge Leute, so 18, 19 Jahre alt, die von der Gesellschaft nicht unterstützt werden.
They look for a place to bear a child, and get refused wherever they come. Basically, they are lost. They are completely left alone, and the consequences of that are quite severe.
Der junge Mann findet leider also keine andere Wahl, als diejenigen, die widerstehen, zu töten. Und die Frage, die dann am Schluss offen bleibt, dass diejenigen, die den Konflikt erzeugt haben und dann den Schuldigen töten, ob sie dabei nicht selbst auch schuldig sind.
My soul is a filmmaker's soul, so I definitely stay as a, let's say, visual artist.
And now you wake up, you miss your cigarette, you miss your alcohol.
I'm a storyteller too, and I quite like that, how you can do and tell a story on the most complex, most human, most empathic way and delivering to the audience. I feel like singers are actors. I try to dig into a character's soul and then try to do as much human aspect for the role as possible.
He wants very subtle, realistic acting. I think that he got like the best out of all of us in the cast, actually.
The most challenging, I think, of course, rhythm in modern music is always difficult. This is partly a thing that, of course, we had to get used to.
But now that we're used to it, it makes so much more sense, or it all comes together. It's a totally different sound picture than I've ever experienced before.
In a certain or a bizarre way, there's a lots of secret in it. So you do the first version of something, and that gives you a tremendous amount of responsibility, but also a lots of free will, how to do it, and not just interpreting a classic again and again.
Ich nenne diese Oper Opernballade, also es ist eine spezielle Gattung. Es hat eine andere Klangform, eine andere, ich würde fast sagen, erzählerische Duktus in der Musik. Wichtig ist, dass es zeitlos ist. Das, was da geschieht, das ist allgemeingültig. Und deswegen nenne ich das Ballade.
It's a road movie somehow. If you want to tell the story, so you have to find a dynamic set. You have almost all 11 scenes as a different location. So you have to find a certain form how to tell it, but also what is connecting to the depths, to the core of the piece. So we ended up with the idea of an art object, basically.
And of course, as we know, the location of story is in Norway. And of course, it's the symbol very well known for Norwegia.
There is a social background, also a biblical background as well, strong biblical image, a fish.
It's actually not easy to make on stage any kind of piece of nature. Yeah, it have to be some transformation. It's something very special in our experience, in my experience, and I think it's supporting the story well.
This role is grown really, really close to my heart. The music is beautiful, and I'm also super happy that I'm doing it with Linard and that we're together in this for our first big debuts here at Staatsoper.
And especially in this house and this story and music, and It's all great components, let's say, together.
And this creates this amazing genre, which is a Gesamtkunst by visual art, acting, theater, and music, and then we name it opera.